Hi everyone, my name is Paul King and welcome back to ParleAfrica. In my last video, we talked about why everyone should learn a new language. Today, let's answer another important question. Why French? Out of thousands of languages in the world, why do millions of people continue to choose French? Now, the truth is that French is not just a beautiful language as some people think. Uh, French has a lot of benefits, and I will show you why French is one of the smartest investments you can make in yourself as an African. Now, the first thing is that French is a global language. French is spoken by more than 320 million people around the world. It is an official language in 29 countries. That spreads across Africa, Europe, North America, the Caribbean, and the Pacific. Countries like France, Belgium, Canada, Quebec, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Benin, Togo, Rwanda, and many more countries. So, just as you can see, French connects people across several continents. So, when you learn French, it doesn't just prepare you for one country, it actually prepares you for the world. Now, the second thing is that Africa is becoming more French speaking. Now, the fun fact is that about Africa is that Africa is the youngest continent in the world. Uh, it has a median age of about, I think, 19 years. And it is also projected that by 2050, one in every four people on earth will be African. So, French is at the heart of this future because we have about 54 countries in Africa, and about 21 of these countries speak French. And another fun fact is that most French speakers in the world already live in Africa. In fact, there are more French speakers in Africa than outside of Africa. So, as African economies continue to grow and businesses are becoming more connected, people who speak both English and French will have access to more jobs, more partnership, and more opportunities. So, if your future is in Africa, I think learning French may be one of the smartest investments that you can make. Now, the third thing is that, just to reinforce what I said earlier, French can give you career advantages. Now, speaking French can make you more competitive in today's job market because if you look at it, many international organizations, including the UN, the United Nations, the AU, the African Union, UNESCO, the EU, the European Union, even the International Olympic Committee and the Red Cross, International Red Cross, they all use French as one of their official working languages. So French is like highly valuable in different careers, ranging from international business, tourism, aviation, NGOs, international trade, technology, education, and even remote work as we have it today. So being bilingual helps your CV to stand out, and it can create opportunities that monolingual people may not have. Another benefit is that French makes travel better. Now imagine you are visiting places like Paris, Montreal, Dakar, Abidjan, Cotonou, or Yaoundé, and other places that speak French primarily. Now, imagine you are in these places and you are able to ask for directions, you are able to order food, you are able to make new friends, and you are also able to understand the local culture in their whole language. Because if you go to a place, for example, people naturally would appreciate it when you make effort to speak their language. So it can completely change your travel experience. Your travel will become easier, you have more meaningful conversations, and your experience will become unforgettable. Now, the fifth advantage is that French improves your brain. I explained this extensively in my last video. When you learn French or learn any language at all, it's like taking your brain to the gym. Every day, your brain is constantly working around the clock, remembering vocabulary, you are trying to understand grammar, you are listening carefully, you are thinking in new ways. Now, all these things helps to improve your memory, your concentration, your problem solving skills, and it gives you some form of mental flexibility. And as I said in my last video, research suggests that people who speak two or more languages may delay the symptoms of dementia by about 4 to 5 years when you compare them with people who don't speak more than one language. So now I'm not saying that learning a language guarantees you will never develop dementia or Alzheimer's disease or the likes, but at least it helps to build a stronger and more resilient brain. Now, number 6 on the list will be that French makes learning other languages easier. If you aspire to be a polyglot, I think French is a good shot for you to start with. Because one of the main benefits of learning French is that it makes other languages very easy. French already shares similarities with a lot of languages like Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and even Romanian. So, where even English contains thousands of words that come from French. Yeah, French is older than English. So, a lot of English words actually come from French. If I want to give you a few examples, you have restaurants. Restaurant is a French word. It's actually restaurant. You have hotel. You have government. That's gouvernement in French. You have several words. Information, nature, different words. Ballet. Those are French words that we now use in English. So if you already speak English and you want to learn French, you are starting the journey with thousands of familiar words. Now, the next one is that French opens doors to rich cultures. Now, learning French is beyond the grammar. Is more than the grammar. It gives you access to incredible literature, music, films, arts, food, and even cultures from around the world. Most importantly, it helps you to understand people from different backgrounds, because the truth is every new language you learn gives you another way of seeing the world. It gives you another perspective, and you are not just stereotyped. Now, one thing I would say is that French is actually easier to learn than some people think, or most people think. Because the truth is, many people avoid French because they think it is difficult. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't require effort. The truth is, every language requires effort, but French is much more approachable than people imagine. Because, particularly if you're an English speaker, the both English and French have influenced themselves for centuries. So you will recognize many words almost immediately you see them. So I believe that with consistency and practice, anyone can learn French. Now I'm going to leave you with this. Why does French matter for Africa? Now I believe that language is more than communication. It is connection. So if Africa is home to over 2,000 languages and cultures, French serves as a bridge that connects millions of Africans across several borders. And the more languages that we learn, the easier it becomes for us to build friendship, businesses, careers, partnerships, and opportunities throughout the continent. So, learning French is not just about speaking another language, it's about connecting with Africa. So, for Africans, I believe that it's a gateway to new opportunities. So, for you, if you have been thinking of learning French, I don't think there is a better time to start if not today. So, this is like me selling French to you, and I really hope you can take that. So, that will be it for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who actually wants to learn a new language. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.